that there's absolutely no reason for Obama to insist that we die. That if Obama would only let up, we could all live forever. I mean, it's insanity already. There's something wrong with this picture. Bigger, stronger, better. 1-855-400-7282, 1-855-400-SAVAGE. I'll ask you a question. Tell me no lies. I will. I'll ask you a question. How do you feel about Michael Savage returning to the New York City market and the WMAL? Do you think that I will have a bigger impact than ever before with the Beltway Bandits? The answer is, of course not. They may listen to radio, but, you know. Here's some comments on the article in WorldNet Daily. Welcome back, Michael. It's been so very boring without your stories and insights. Thank you, Mary Jo Hackett. Let's see if I can find a negative one. No. Glad to see you back here in the D.C. area, Savage. The truth doesn't mean it's simply truth. Let's see. If Michael would have supported the same non-nostalgia... Oh, there we go. The Ron Paulers are writing. I love you, Michael, but there's no way I can stay up to listen at night. Please, please archive your show so we can listen to them the following day on the Internet. Another one writes, if Dr. Savage were mere talk radio, it would just be entertaining, but he digs for stories better than anyone on air. I'd like to know how many work for him. I only wish the rest of the media were as faithful to their profession instead of getting political handouts. Here's another one that says he should have a talk show. Then they attack Jews in Israel. Like, I'll go down to the past the trolls. Why don't they just cut the trollers out? They're like bad callers. No, there's nothing else about the fact that I'm on these great stations. Here are some of the other stations that join the Savage Nation, and I join them on the 3rd of December, which is Monday. What a milestone this is for me. You really have no idea what this means to me. First of all, I went through 2 years of hell in a lawsuit that was unnecessary but required in order for me to free myself. I felt as though I was trapped on a plantation with a chain around my ankle. No matter what I did, I couldn't break the chain. Finally, I won the arbitration, and of course, the rest is history. And now this is a new milestone. I'm on 162 stations, now Monday, ABC and MAL. But wait, here are the others. You didn't know about these, did you? WCRN, Boston, WPGG, Philadelphia, KOBE, like Kobe Bryant, El Paso, KWPM, Springfield, Missouri, KUKU, Springfield, Missouri, KBYR, Anchorage, Alaska. I love Alaska calls. There's still the rugged individualists up there. If you have a comment to make, 855-400-7282. Let's go to Ferris in Hartford, Connecticut. Ferris, thanks for calling the Savage Nation. What's your comment?
Good day, Doc. It will be welcome to have you back in New York City because my station up in Hartford, although it's a good station, it's very weak in its signal, so we can pick you up down in Fairfield. And it had to, this can't surprise you, it had to follow and the Washington.
Well, see, this is the thing. Here's the thing that you have to know, Ferris. Everyone assumes that when you get a big win like this, that it was in the cards, it had to happen. You have no idea what competition there is in talk radio right now. Everyone's now struggling to survive. Nobody could believe I landed on my feet. They all counted me down and out. Everyone said I was finished. I'm coming back stronger than ever. That's the real story here, Ferris. I should be an inspiration to the people who despise me. I should be an inspiration to the so-called conservatives in the media who have made believe that I'm the shunned individual that they don't even want to talk to. I should be their inspiration, but they refuse to do it. That's their loss, not mine. In fact, some of them are so melting down. I don't want to even mention a name. I will. I could not believe that I read that Glenn Beck, who I believe is a psychopath, and I know many of you love him, actually put out a bobblehead in a jar of urine, a bobblehead of the president in a jar of urine and posted it for sale on eBay. Don't you think that's sort of below the level of the enemy? I mean, we know when the anti-Americans, anti-Christians, did a piss Christ thing of a crucifix in a jar of urine at the Brooklyn Museum. I mean, I was I was enraged. It was wrong. But now Glenn Beck puts out a bobblehead in a jar of urine and offers it up for sale on eBay, and eBay takes it down and says we don't let people sell bodily emissions or whatever. I'm sorry, that's insanity. And I'm going to tell you something else. I'll go a step further. Let me go a step further. If that's the best conservatives to do, then they're living in an insane world. We keep saying the liberals live in their own world. Guys like Chris Matthews listen to each other, and all they do is put down white people while they're white people. He's the biggest psychopath. Chris Matthews is perhaps a certifiable mental case. He gets up there and celebrates the death of the white male, and he's sitting there, a white male. It's unbelievable to me. What does he think? Black people love him because he puts down white people? So it's the insanity that I'm seeing in the media is almost becoming systemic. But you thought it was limited to the liberals? You're wrong. When I see a so-called conservative going below the level of liberalism, below the level of the most vile liberalism, and putting a bobblehead in a jar of urine and offering for sale on eBay, you have to ask yourself, how many people are going to come to that party? If you get a comment on me, forget about the bobblehead on the Savage Nation. And if you got a good comment, we're open for business at 855-400-SAVAGE.